Greetings my excellent friends, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Daily Scuba News. So let's start Monday off right, and let's help out fellow scuba diver Jack Franklin. Back in January this year, Jack got the news that he had a congenital heart disease. Jack needs an operation to close the large hole, or PFO, or patent foramen oval, I believe that's what that's called, in his heart. Doing this will reduce the risk of him suffering a stroke by an amazing 80%. The only problem is that he doesn't qualify for such a procedure through the NHS, so he needs to go private, which is going to cost a ton of money, £19,300 to be more precise. Jack found out about the condition while suffering decompression illness following a 40-metre dive. So the dive plan that was in place was calculated with minimal decompression for around about 8 minutes. The dive profile was conservative and was all-rounded and controlled. It was an all-rounded controlled safe dive, basically, with a slow ascent. But when out of the water, he noticed an unusual red rash around his stomach and ribs, which turned out to be a skin bend. Because of his PFO, excess nitrogen in his blood had effectively been recirculated around his system, accumulating beneath his skin. Being made redundant due to COVID last year means that he can't actually afford to pay for the operation. And like many other people, he's invested thousands of pounds in developing his skills and equipment to become an instructor and courses to extend his depth, range and knowledge of scuba diving. He also runs a diving group called Dive Instructor Jack and works with 2 other clubs to train people to dive. So yeah, this condition really has screwed up his future plans. But we can help him. He set up a GoFundMe page, which is pinned in the comments below, to raise money for his operation. So if you have some spare money lying around or you just want to do him a solid, please send some money his way. Every little helps. Please do not sue me, Tesco's, for saying that. And let's get him back in the pool so he can teach others about the awesome world of scuba diving. And that's it for today's story. It's a very short but a very important one, so good luck Jack. Hopefully you can raise the funds and you can get back in the pool teaching to dive very soon. Fingers crossed for you, man. Anyway, don't forget to get your questions in for Ask Mark. Just use the hashtag Ask Mark and then that can feature in the show. If you want to get the latest updates about our website or social pages, then you should definitely go check out our Deco Stop podcast. And the Surface Interval has also been turned into a podcast, which is actually a pretty cool thing. That was a request or a comment on one of our YouTube videos. So yeah, we're kind of making that happen now. So if you didn't know we had a podcast, you know, wherever you get it, wherever you listen to your podcast, type in Simply Scuba and they're all over there for you to listen to. And of course you can watch Daily Scuba News on YouTube, but you can also watch it earlier on Instagram. So it goes live around about midday on Instagram and obviously 5 o'clock on YouTube. So if you want to get this story a little bit earlier, you should totally head over to our Instagram page and hit that follow button. To our Instagram family though, don't forget to heart the video, and maybe if you could do us a solid and share it in your stories, that would be awesome. Thank you very much. And to our YouTube family, don't forget to hit that like button, share the story with your diving buddies, and of course if you haven't already, you got to smash that subscribe button, because we want to see if we can hit 100k by the end of this year. It's going to be a tight one, it's going to be a tough one, but hopefully we can do it. And I know a lot of you, or the majority of you that watch our videos, aren't actually subscribed to our channel. So if you could do us a solid and actually hit that sub button, that would be amazing. Anyway, I'm going to stop blabbering on now. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, stay classy, scuba divers.